Hello. It's a random Wednesday and it was raining this morning. It's not raining anymore. I'm out in the studio and my cupboards are finished, as you can see behind me. Yeah, so not very organised yet, but not too bad nonetheless. Today I'm going to be doing some eco printing or contact printing, whatever you want to call it, with some flowers in the garden. I am dyeing my natural decay and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I did it last week and it was very successful and I'm very pleased with the result, so I'm gonna go again now that some more flowers have grown. So yeah, that is what's happening with me today. I have a friend coming to help me do some twisting this afternoon and it stopped raining now, so that's good. My knitting is not going so well, to be honest. Yeah, I'll talk to you a bit more later about that perhaps, but I should do a full podcast because I do have some things to talk about. So anyway, I'm wearing my first sweater by Hive Knits and I knitted this in my Hebridean and Black Welsh Mountain yarn a year or two ago. It's got kind of balloon sleeves. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So yeah, you can kind of come along with me a little bit. Hope you enjoy. Oh, and I forgot to say, I think I've only 2 advent calendars left. So they might be sold out by the time this video goes out, but if not, there's 2 left if you want one. I said I would talk to you yesterday a little bit about my knitting, so I brought some down to the studio to show you. I cast on a sock. This is in my woolen flower bag. I got this at Edinburgh Yarn Festival like years ago. And yeah, this is what I did. I cast this on at the weekend, so I got on really well. I'm just finding at the moment I really need a simple project to work on, so this kind of ticks that button really well. I've got a little stitch marker from Chapel View Crafts. She just launched her autumn range, so I got a couple. And I don't usually buy like stitch markers and project bags, but I have this time because it was my birthday, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a couple of things for myself. So I'm using a magic knot ball that I made from my very first advent calendar. So I'm literally just knitting away from that. So I knit from the cuff to the heel, and that is 20 grams, and then I change colour. And then I don't know if I'll probably just keep knitting. I probably won't bother changing colour, to be honest, but I thought it looks cool, like colour blocky with the heel. And the next sock I'll just probably continue using this up because it's been sitting there for literally I don't know how long. And the needles, I think I said, I can't remember if it was in a Patreon video or on here, but I found these needles in the charity shop. They're not sure if they're antique or just vintage. Here's a packet of them, and I found 2 pairs of them. They're made from the finest quality aluminium alloy anodized to give lightness, rigidity and a pleasing non-stain surface. And I'm loving them, they're really good. I mean, they're very light metal needles, and yeah, normally I use wooden needles, 2mm needles, but I'm kind of prone to breaking them, so these actually work really well, but they're not so heavy that they slip out of your work. So I actually think, wow, these are really good, and you probably can't really buy them anywhere now. So they had 2 pairs, so they're only 50p each, so I got both of them. Maybe I should go back and see if they have a couple more and I could do like a wee giveaway with some of them. Millwards, excuse me, I don't know if they're a company that's still going or not. They may be, but I'm sure they wouldn't be as good quality as these old needles. So I've got the sock, I've got, wow, a very small swatch for my gouache light. It's not going very well. Need to pay a little visit to the local knitting shop and see if I can get a cable needle. I need something really light because I keep making mistakes in this and it's like not going well. So this is what it looks like. I'm using the Hillesvåg Solia. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but in the red green colourway. Is that the right side? Yeah, that is the right side. It's an all over cable design. I've never done that before. I've ripped it out 4 times. I don't know why I can't get it in my head. It's really simple. I've done some cables before, but not all over. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Maybe this is not the time for complicated knits. These are the other 2 stitch markers that I got from Chapel Crafts. A wee apple and a wee pecan pie. And my next, this is my purchase from Willow Bay. I found her on Instagram and she has a lovely Etsy shop, and I seen this patchwork star motif and I was like, yeah, I think this is what I'd like to spend my birthday money on. So I did, because I was kind of in need of a large project bag that's good for a big sweater. So this is housing my Hilly sweater by Tonya Hodney. I don't know, sorry, I'm probably butchering that, but anyway. I'm still knitting on this, a few rows every week, not a lot. I love the colour. I am knitting together my BFL Gotland 4-ply and my Heart DK in these 2 colours, which have no name. And oops, I've been working on this for like a year, just knitting a few rows here and there. I've been kind of taking this as my travel project, but I'm finding that it's quite large, so that's why I seem to be primarily working on socks. So and I have some little stitch stoppers which are currently in the shop in lots of different colours, and I have wee leaf motifs and everything. I'm finding these so handy and like super cute. Like, look at them, cutest thing ever. And I keep thinking with my sock project that I should get some of my Alex Collins needle cozies to stop them falling off the needles. That would be really handy. And then I keep forgetting to do it. And they are also in the shop. So that's the situation with the knitting at the current time. But I'm going to go into this in more detail in a podcast because I have a couple of finished objects as well, which I haven't blocked yet, but that's fine. And yeah, the project that I'm enjoying most is the socks, which is interesting because I haven't knitted socks in maybe a year. But I'm currently dyeing, or finishing dyeing today, some yarn that I'm going to knit a pair of yellow socks. I have this thing, I want a pair of yellow marled socks, and I dyed it with stuff from the garden. So I'm gonna finish that today, so then I'll have some yarn ready for next week. I can cast on a DK weight pair of socks, and I'm going to have some in the shop as well, so you can knit along with me if you want. And yeah, so that is the crack with me, and hope you enjoyed this wee vloggy type episode, and I will catch up with you again. Bye.